Sorry, I'll try harder.
Hello? Hey, girl. Hey, girl, I am sorry. Once again, I keep calling you, and I've been calling you so much, girl, and I be trying to give you your time. I was just aggravating you. We just had to deal with Perez Hilton going through this over the weekend, girl, and then I was in there. I said, well, I'm not going to do anything today, and then this pops up. And so I wanted to address it. We have got to look and see what the hell is going on. I told y'all we come back in something. Okay? Now, I am not trying to start none with y'all. Yeah, girl. Yeah, just look at it, okay? I'm not going to take too long. No, Okay, bye. Hey, y'all. Yeah, I told y'all that something's weird is happening. And, I mean, when I say that, meaning like, why are people live streaming themselves doing things and bringing horror to the people watching? Now, I asked this question because you see the headline, influencer Mina Chan, 25, dies by suicide on live stream reports. Now, my thing is, why? Okay. And then to make it so bad, they say her family could not get her body for 2 days. So she just was not able to get back home. So let's look at this real quickly so we don't dwell on this too much, okay? It says Mina Chan, a Japanese influencer, died by suicide at age 25 during a live stream on August 5th. Chan, who had over 300,000 followers on her since-deleted TikTok account and another 150,000 on Instagram, was known online as superfan of the K-pop group ENHYPEN. The content creator's family confirmed the news of her death in a post to her Instagram stories on August 11th, writing that they were able to bring her home 2 days prior on what would have been her 26th birthday. So they were able to get her body home. Because you know, when you pass in another country, you know, they got to pay money. You got to pay money to get your people, y'all. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but I am telling y'all this right here. Don't look or glamorize this kind of stuff. It's incorrect. It's wrong. If you're in distress, talk to somebody. Taking yourself out is not the way to go. Okay? I don't know what the hell is going on, what is happening, but I'm coming on here to let y'all know right now. Okay? This is weird. According to Korean outlets, the Korea Herald and the Chosun Daily, the Yongsan police station confirmed that a Japanese woman in her 20s passed by suicide during a live stream from her residence in Seoul. Police discovered the woman, who they have not publicly named, unalive at around 5:33 a.m., the outlets reported. Authorities are continuing to investigate into her passing. Okay, so they're still trying to investigate, maybe try and figure out what triggered her. Shan's sister first shared the news of the content creator's passing in a post to her Instagram stories on August 5th, screenshots of which later circulated online. My beloved older sister, who was always kind and warm to everyone she met, has passed away, Chan's sister wrote per the screenshots. May she rest in peace. It's kind of sad, y'all, because she looked like she was just like a doll. See, my heart is breaking just looking at these pictures. Internet personality's family described her as deeply hurt as a result of the critical comments she received on social media. And social media can be mean. You understand? You have to have a thick skin. I hope that more people will consider how everything they post, words, photos, videos, etc., is perceived by others. The post continued. We got to go back and talk about, remember when I told y'all about the difference in the physical strength and the spiritual strength? I have to say this right here. I have been bullied so many times in my life. I'm a 6 foot tall black woman, y'all. You understand? That is not a little woman. I have been called every name but a child of God, even by my own blood. You understand? But I'm here. And one thing that I have to say is that my faith is what keeps me going. Plus the fact that at the end of the day, you got to look and realize that if somebody's taking the time to go out of their way to say something mean to you, that person is doing it intentionally to hurt you. So let me give y'all a little key words of advice. Don't let them hurt you. Take that hurt, turn it into rage. Everybody think that, oh, why you got to clap back so much? Would you rather cry Because somebody hurt your feelings? Or would you rather cuss they ass the fuck out and let them know, bitch, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm still me. Do not let the things that people say or go out of their way to say to you bother you. That's that bitch letting their motherfucking breath leave their body for stupid ass shit. If I can leave y'all with one thought here for this beautiful girl who is obviously spreading joy, don't let him do it to you. I'm telling y'all now. Let's see here. It said, finally, I would like to express my deepest, hold on here. Bear with me, guys. I'm not working from my usual, so it's kind of frustrating for me working from this. I'm not used to working from this. Finally, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to all the friends who have been kind to my daughter, to everyone who has supported and encouraged her, and to the friends who have helped our family during this difficult time. The family update concluded. To my Korean brothers and sisters, thank you for loving me, even though it was only for a short time. It was fun, friends. Let's meet again. When I tell y'all this story is hurting me, and this is not even my child. She is so beautiful and so young, and the most vulnerable years are in their early 20s, when they're trying to figure themselves out, when they're trying to decide what to. When they're released from under their parents' tutelage, they're considered to be adult by the world, but inside, they're still just a child. Okay, I am hurt for her family, and I'm definitely sending well wishes, but I wanted to come on here and talk about this. And let me tell y'all something right now. If I can leave y'all with anything, take into account if someone going out of their way to say something to you to harm you, to hurt you intentionally, turn that pain into anger. Let that anger propel you forward. But do not allow the pain to consume you, okay? Because you will get through whatever you're feeling. Reach out to someone, but do not do something like this, because self-harm ain't cute by any means. Do you understand? Because that's when you are at a point and you want to hurt yourself. Don't do it. No matter what somebody has said to me or hurt me, I've never wanted to hurt myself. The only time, and I told y'all, the only time I experienced the desire to harm myself was when I wanted to get away from someone that was causing me harm. And see, this is what we're dealing with, okay? This world is crazy, okay? So let's bring a few comments in, and then I'm going to let this go. But we just got to, this is a beautiful child here, okay? I was afraid that Perez Hilton's attempt would spur others to do this. Sad to many influencers influencing. Agreed. Kodiak said, too many young influencers committing suicide. I honestly think these young people should find another line of work. Hold on. You put yourself out there, and unfortunately, let me get there. Kodiak said, too many young influencers committing suicide. I honestly think these young people should find another line of work. You put yourself out there, and unfortunately, for whatever reason, not everyone likes you and can make your life a living double hockey sticks. Kara said, so I see when our first influencer inspired by all the attention given. Okay, guys, look, I'm coming on here because this comment right here. Please just realize that suicide is a very serious comment. It has nothing to do with influencers just influencing as though their deaths are any less tragic. Also, please understand that there is actually a well-documented and researched phenomenon that asserts that suicide is, in a sense, contagious. No, the fuck it's not. Suicide is not contagious. What is contagious is people lacking identity and people lacking a sense of purpose, or even people being mean-spirited, people being unkind, cold-blooded, heartless people. That is contagious. But offing yourself is not. I am nixing that off the board. Do you understand? And then somebody else, what he said. You are correct about suicide being contagious, but mistaken that it has nothing to do with influencers. There is a heavy toll that being in the public has on one's mental health. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm not playing with y'all about God. And I don't get, you can get mad, and I don't, let me tell you something. Anybody come in the comments, I'm going to look at the commenter and laugh in your fucking face. Just know if you post some stupid ass stuff on this, I'm going to laugh at you. Because you telling on yourself, okay? Point blank and simple. This was an innocent young woman. This was a young woman. I'm looking at this woman and I'm very critical. I'm a very critical person. And I'm looking at her. And I can look and I don't see flaws. She's petite, she's tiny. Most of the world look at lighter skinned people as being beautiful. She's Asian. Most black men, and I'm going to say this, within our community would be all up in her ass. Yeah, I said that. So the real question is, what was the issue? It is a spiritual battle. Okay? Let me say it in the language y'all understand. El spiritual battle. Meaning that you are facing a battle here. There are things that you cannot see. Prince and principalities. Okay? So that's as far as I'm going with it because I'm not going to let y'all upset me. I instill something in mind. And I'm telling y'all now, you better talk to your kids right now because times is changing in this world. You see, we dealing with a corrupt government. We are getting sick from the food. We have people dying in the country, but because they don't look like certain people, they're not deemed as important. So if anybody has a need or desire to feel low, it would be the black people in the United States. But you don't see us offering ourselves like that. Now, I'm not being racist, but I'm going to speak some truth. Some things is lack of spiritual strength. Get yourself spiritually strong immediately. The same way it's a call of action to go and get your nails done or your hair done or get a liposuction or get a new car. That is how important it is to feed your spirit. Because I can guarantee you, you will come across an obstacle that will cause you to question who you are. And this is not the time. Okay? So this is Baby Girl 411. I had to come back on here because I realized I was cussing y'all out. And I said I was going to try and stop cussing people out. I don't want to be cussing people out because I get passionate about it. That's why I had to stop talking to some of the people that I know because they're not believers. And I was like, I'm not for to let this beer guzzling ass motherfucker gaslight me when this bitch can't even stop herself from turning up a bill. You feel me? Yeah, I'm like that. So that's why when I'm going to the church, if I feel like you sitting in the church and you want to tell me how to live my life, but you can't turn away a plate, gluttony is a sin. Don't fuck with me. I walk motherfucking truth, okay? There are other things to worry about in this world that we're facing and we can't see it. There's a battle here. So get yourself spiritually strong because it is getting crazy and these people are going on live stream and they're doing it in our faces. And the weaker people, our vulnerable children, are the ones they're trying to get and trying to affect. This girl was number 25 years old. All right, this Baby Girl signing off. Get your shit together, y'all.